Cab is the party did combat, killed ogre, met some treants.
I completely forgot to do the recap and completely forgot to upload the 4th episode, or like the 4th stream. I've also started up streaming, so yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Time to
Like-
expose ourselves.
So basically, for all intents and purposes, part 4 was literally just combat. I think the only like really major part was killing the ogre and fucking Romori's move where he picked up our rat and threw it at the ground.
That shit was fun. I was like, hey, Faze, can I, like, pick something up and fly in the air? Like,
Just
hell yeah.
That whole new mechanic.
spiked that bitch down.
Yeah, yeet. Yeah, I'm table top.
Character sheet.
I really need to pee.
I forget where.
Go
for
pee.
it.
Silence season, under season, boredom is a crime. Living in the metaverse all of the time.
Basically.
I'm just throwing around the stream avatars right now.
Norse. I'm just
Morse.
doing more shit.
Setting up for the session, right?
Yeah, I am.
Excuse me, shit. Fuck. That's some shit. That's some fuck. That's some shit. That's some fuck. You got a fuck shit stack. A fuck shit stack.
Basically.
I'm gonna go pee and then grab something to eat really quickly, just cereal.
No,
and
sounds
just
good, dude.
back.
Yeah, no
Mhm.
problem. I mean, we are just kind of waiting for people to file in.
I have a fucking splitting headache. Fuck my life.
That's called a hangover.
I did drink a lot with she.
I mean, I was already really drunk when I should join Dad World, so.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck! Is my chat on emote only mode? Let me.
Because I was drinking by myself before, and then I joined off Sins. So I drank even more there, and then I joined off you and Chi, and I was like, well, I joined off Remori and Chi. I was like, well, shit.
Yeah, you were already there when I got there.
Yep.
People were like, I drink. So I'm like, hell yeah.
And you're like, I gotta really try to get drunk because I forget about my drinks. And then she was like, okay, then drink.
Drinking is the one thing we all do well.
Except
Except for one of us here.
Actually, two. I don't think I've ever met Remori drunk. I know he's been drinking on like a couple times, but I just don't think I ever met him. But he is.
I mean, he still drinks. Doesn't change that fact.
Oh yeah, no, it was like beside the point. I know he drinks, but like I've never met him like actually drunk.
I might have once. I don't know.
Oh. That poutine's fucking red though. Fuck. Man, what bad timing. Not really gotta go take a shit. Fuck.
Go take your shit.
I'm gonna go take my shit. I'm be right back.
See you. Is that gonna... Why is the notification for my stream going live not gone out on my server? Announcements.
Okay. Let's fix this real quick. Sit on there. Fix this. Hell was that noise?
I have no clue.
Hooky dokey. God freaking
Ah, we got that one bitch who has appeared.
I was like, yes, who would never forget that one bitch?
It's Deadpool. I've
Nice.
thrown him off the side. Oh my god. Hello, Floof. I just see their avatars popping up in fucking stream avatars.
Yeah.
So I can just say hi to them.
Okay. Awesome.
Can people say stuff in my chat? I don't know. Oh, hi Zeta.
Yo, Zeta?
You
It's
rolled
a
for
Zeta
initiative.
No, I was just testing out to see if anything
Who
has
do you
broken.
who do you run at?
Alright.
Which trend?
No.
Climb the trend.
You bastard! Fucking Deadpool immediately redeems a hydrate.
Yeah, one sec.
You know what?
Hopefully you guys don't see this. If you do, whoops.
If we do,
But-
we're blind to it.
That's the hope.
Alright.
You know what, bastard? Give me 1 second.
Well, I haven't done it yet. You'll see in a second.
we don't
If
see
it will, hopefully you won't see in a second. But you know,
You know what,
that's
Deadpool?
the hope.
Where are you? There you are. Get in the box.
I'm back.
Welcome.
Welcome home, you beautiful bitch.
Welcome.
Yes.
Get in the box. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. And just for extra spite, I'm fucking just gonna.
You gonna what?
I'm fucking around with stream avatars, and then I just put a bunch of bombs inside of that,
Oh no.
just to punish somebody.
Just go over to Cross 6 stream and see him blowing up Deadpool.
It's freaking boom.
How the fuck did you get out?
Okay.
Ah, there he goes.
Free.
I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Hopefully not.
We can't.
That's good.
I think.
I mean, he should be. Yeah, no, like, look, he's
Matt.
pretty good.
Settings grid.
I know. Just yeet.
That's not what I meant to do.
Zeta Bean, I don't know how much you know about stream avatars, but you can customize what you look like. There
You have the
should.
Pokemon ones.
I don't know. I don't think I have the Pokemon ones. I can go
Then I
grab the
don't
Pokemon
I
one.
don't want to. I don't want to support your stream effort. So
Yeah.
fucking Pokemon ones. Give me fucking Eevee.
All right. I'll wait here. Let me disconnect it real quick, and then I'll get Pokemon.
Lynx's one looks fucking great.
Yeah, it's fucking Ugandan Knuckles. Let me look for Pokemon real quick and get that. Which generation do you want? Because there was
any of them that have Eevee. It should just be the first generation, wouldn't it?
I don't know. How do you spell Eevee? I want to see if there's
V E E.
I just didn't know which one it was.
E.
Download. I'm just gonna download a bunch of them. A bunch of the Pokemon ones.
Oh, here we go. I got food in my mouth as well, but
Okay, I can hear you guys again.
Claire comms for a second. Ah, da, da.
No.
Oh, well.
Motherfucker! You fuck off! It got auto banned!
Yo.
It hasn't been on for 30 minutes. It's been on for 9 minutes and 3 seconds.
There's a hotspot that's
Did everything just get dark for you guys on the map?
Yes, there is a hotspot
Nice.
that is currently trying to follow me, and because there is somebody made a counter to that, which is a Sari bot, it just auto bans them.
Well, that's good.
Nice.
Yeah, I got that one set up as well.
Oh, how do you get that set up?
I can send you a thing. All right, connect. Fuck off, you bitch! I hope you get fucking sued.
Fuck off, bitch.
No,
Right, let me
like
just try
the
this
the
realistically.
hotspot thing is just kind of like it's just so stupid.
Fantastic. Okay, it looked like a 1 for a second. I just was checking
And
that everything
nice.
was working fine.
Yep. Okay, you should be able to go pick out Pokemons from Gen 1 and Gen 2.
Okay, okay. Oh, fantastic. It's happening to me as well.
What, the hotspot?
Yeah, Hoss.
Is it immediately getting banned by Sari, though?
Yeah.
Nice. I should pull up your chat as
Nice.
well.
Just turn off the follow notifications for now.
I mean, there were only 2 of them, so I
Mm.
don't really need to turn it off
We've
yet.
got 5 at the moment. Yep, they're going at it.
Yeah, but like, I just love how like it's just immediate auto ban.
hmm
Who'd you need Who'd you need to fucking R for? In your-
JC or Baraba.
About Oh fuck! I just remembered. I need to put down the
By the way,
source.
if you are a
Sassy
streamer,
Baka.
Wait, if I'm a what?
just chatting to chat.
Here, I'm popping out your chat and then
Name this
looking
damn
at it.
map. Let me name it. Oh, there we go.
Oh wait, what do I do? At exclamation mark. There we go. That's right. Fuck you, Hoss. Hoss bots.
I mean, Twitch is actually
Not-
suing them.
Yeah, not the actual Hoss. The
No,
actual Hoss
the-
is.
Well, no, they're going after the 2 people who's made chatbots.
But yeah, I was saying. When I said fuck you, Hoss, I mean like, not the actual Hoss. He's just
Yeah,
he's just
big
had his
rip for
name
that fucking
defamed by
dude.
these bots. It's so sad.
Yeah.
Hey, Cookie.
You will forever
I
be
don't-
hated, Hoss. Purely because you have the name of a bot.
Well, one of his other
Vexes a
friends
sorrow.
ended up changing his name because they were using his name for bots as well.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yep, so he ended up changing his name.
The actual host. Oh wait. The actual host. Like, wait, is it
No,
is
like,
it
the
after?
actual Hoss, his friend, also had bot names after him doing the same
Oh.
shit. So he changed his name.
Oh, that
And
sucks.
early on.
If you're gonna
Mhm.
use like the name of an actual fucking streamer, you are a legitimate piece of garbage.
People who make
Yeah,
the
no,
bots are
that's
legitimate
the
pieces of
whole
garbage
point
to
of
begin
these
with.
bots.
Yeah, fair enough. I love how so Ramori, you have my Twitch stream pulled up, and then on my side I have your Twitch stream pulled up, but they can't see it. They like
do like
what-
streamception of watching each other stream.
yeah, the streamception. I think I have your chat pulled up, so that way like I can talk. Like if I want to, I can talk with your chat.
Mm. Infinite loop.
I have all that ready. And now all we need
Hoggies.
is the quick.
Here, let me pull up Nero's chat as well.
Wow, I'm over here.
Oh, can it not pull up multiple chats? Fuck, that's stupid.
And JC goes, "Hello, other streamer."
Hello.
That would be rustic.
Hi, though. That's me. Yes. I shall
Okay.
say hi in your chat. There. Beans.
Beans.
I need to figure out why I'm over this side. Hi, Kimimi.
Is it /play? I forget what the command is.
Oh, did you manage to Did you manage to
Exclamation point.
find the Eevee, Romori?
Oh, I haven't.
Oh.
I'm still setting up my own stream.
I'm picking you up by your foot.
No.
Yee. Oh, fuck. Ah.
What's that? Is that a Pikachu pickle?
Wait, what?
It's wolf size. I'm assuming, yeah, wolf size Pikachu pickle.
What?
Where?
Oh.
Yum.
Rhythm
my
is
God.
now dead?
Oh, yeah, Rhythm died. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Well,
killed
that's
Rhythm.
gonna make music harder.
Yeah,
Just use
you,
tabletop audio.
YouTube,
Those
YouTube
kind
killed
of
Rhythm.
Use what?
YouTube, they killed Rhythm.
No, wasn't it just Google
they
in
know
general?
Well, no, the YouTube sent them a cease and desist.
Right, but I thought Discord was getting other YouTube bots in.
I don't know. There might be.
Is that why it says this is not the end? Rhythm.fm is their status. Yeah.
Mm.
Rip.
But yeah, it's basically they're shutting down anything that's used to play YouTube videos through bots and stuff.
Yeah.
Bruh. Bruh.
Meh.
Okay.
Meh.
Meh.
Not Steam. God damn it! I opened the wrong app.
Google, YouTube
Ow.
told them to stop. Yeah.
God,
Let me
exit.
tabletop audio.
Yeah, I just use tabletopaudio.com
Yeah, I'm just gonna
personally.
pull it out and pull it into its own tab. I don't know what the.
Is it like a way we can all hear stuff together?
Fuck no.
If you
But I just
stream,
find my own
if
way.
you share your screen while on the while
that'd
on
be
it,
cool.
and then we just tune into the Discord stream, we can all hear the music that you want.
So what is it? Do you play stuff from YouTube on this now, or do you just click one?
Just click one,
No.
and then it should play, or like
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a very
Damn it.
limited section based on genre.
here. So
I found a freaking
Oh, shit.
playlist finally. Goddamn.
you could use the playlist.
Oh,
Just stream whatever the whatever tab the music is coming from. So like make two separate Chrome tabs and then stream that one, and then we tune into the Discord stream and play like that.
Yeah, that's right. Google, YouTube.
I'll just do that.
I mean,
Tell them to
yeah,
stop.
Do this.
it's all the same.
Hit this.
That bitch. There you go.
I have so many Chrome tabs pulled up right now because I use it.
How do they do those buttons?
Get what
On
buttons?
the Rhythm bot.
Letting
At the
me
bottom,
know.
it says more information, sign up for Rhythm, stuff like that.
I don't know.
I've never seen that before. That's cool.
Ugh.
Also, JC, thank you very much for the 100 BDs. Appreciate you.
See, now you're seeing the wrong thing.
Itty bitty titty.
Let me do this. Stop stream. Screen again.
In the
This
meantime,
one.
did you guys want to help
There
me
we
with
go.
my driving test?
Oh yeah, driving test. Hell's
yes.
yeah, brother.
Let me just log in and make sure that I'm not going to show any
Personal details.
information. Yeah.
Okay, I have a lot of chat. I have a lot of Twitch window or windows just pulled up on my second
Yeah, me
monitor.
too.
Like I have Romori's chat. Unfortunately, I can't also get Nero's chat, which I would
What?
like. I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't pull up your
I have
chat.
both of yours popped out.
Really?
Jeez, I fucking love
Yeah.
that Monka steer. It's one of the best emotes.
Oh, I don't have BTDV or whatever the thing is, so I can't see what that emote is.
Oh, that's what you were talking about earlier with the pickles. I thought you were talking about like fucking the stream avatars stuff.
Wait, pickles?
Or he's got Pika pickles inside his chat.
Ah,
Themselves.
I had my second. Oh well, brightness just went down on my second
What are you
monitor.
reading right now, Rory?
Ugh.
Romori's doing his fucking driver's
Yay.
test while setting up.
So, is everyone here now?
Yes, we should all be set up.
Okay. Epico.
It'd be
All
so-
right, let me switch over to the D&D session screen. Okay. Wow. What the? Oh, that was because
Wow.
my Kappa gen just went off for some reason,
Oh.
and then I remembered. Oh yeah, I technically got 2 new followers, which got banned instantly.
Does vehicle A have to give way to the pedestrian in this case? No, run them over.
Yay.
Bet.
You kind of smell like a bar.
Eren Yeager.
Eren Yeager.
Eren Yeager.
So, it's got a thing about drunk people. I'm sorry, very quickly.
Motherfucker.
We're learning about pedestrians and stuff.
No.
It says you should drive with caution in areas where alcohol is served, and look out for people suddenly walking onto the road. Drunk people are often unaware of dangers on the road and can act in unpredictable ways.
Okay,
Watch out for
listen.
drunk people.
Listen, if a drunk person
targeted.
stumbles out onto the road in front of me, that's just natural selection at that point.
Natural selection, yeah.
Oh my god.
This is all to get my learner's license. I have to go through this giant course.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
Yeah.
Learner's license.
Anyways, let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go ahead
Get
and play
right
D&D.
into the news.
So, let's do something basic. So, everybody, to start off, roll a perception check as these Trents came to you in one spoke in a sort of a soulful voice.
What trees? What trees are you talking about? I don't understand.
Weren't you the one that like almost died?
Yeah, he's knocked out.
Every time.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
That ogre fucked me up.
Why
It
do you have
make-
an X on you? You're not Nani?
That's the rat.
that was-
That's
I
a
was
rat.
like,
Huh? Badaba?
Rat.
Wait, I know you're from Romori's chat.
Hey, you're
Badaba.
back to 4 HP. Okay, perfect.
But thank you for the 100 biddies.
Rat people.
4, perfect. So, you hear, or you see these 4 Trents, and as you look around really quickly, sort of, you know, in a bit of a panic, as these 4 giant Trents, one being even larger than the others, much taller than the trees around you, they're all approaching you, and you notice that the Trent from behind you, before, has moved back into range of sight.
Ah, we can see him again.
they're now all sort of surrounded you as the elder looks down and goes,
My name is Melzar. I see you have traveled from very long distances, and you've cleared out a nuisance, might I tell you. Those orcs and rat people, man, they can really upset this forest. So I thank you.
and he gives you sort of like a half bow, what you assume is a bow from a tree. It's sort of
Man,
hard to
these
tell.
rats, they
He
be
uses his
bitches.
arms down. Upon hearing, did you actually say that?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's just like these rats, they be bitches.
Oh my fucking god.
He does look down, seeing that all of you are sort of gaining your words, and he just says,
I'm amazed none of you got hit with the illness. These were-rats, if they bite you, they can transform you and turn you into a deadly monster. I'm happy to see none of you had fallen down to that disease.
Yeah, we kind of cool.
and then you see him sort of give a little bit of a wave to the Trent that's behind you that absolutely flung and murdered that paladin. And he just goes,
Velthor, it's nice to see you again. I hope things went well on the patrol.
and as you turn, Velthor is giving you a look of almost malice.
Can I like ask him like, why did you kill one of our associates, or not really associates, but like acquaintances?
As you say that, he gives a bit of a, and he gives a bit of a chuckle as he looks down and he just goes,
So I don't even have to ask. You are friends with that puny man over there.
Let me explain. We're not really
Wrong
friends.
word.
More of acquaintances. Like, we didn't really
mean-
know him.
To be honest, if you didn't kill it, I was gonna. So
he looks down and he seems skeptical, and he just looks down and like sort of shakes his, head, moving the leaves around, some leaves falling on the ground, and he just goes,
He tried to burn me.
That is
and
very
you see
fair.
past him, and you do see a torch on the ground that it was very much smothered and probably is a couple feet down in the ground by his stomp. And he just goes,
Are you here to do the same?
try to burn you so you killed him.
No, we
That's
are, at least for our group, we are just trying to pass through to get to like where we're going.
I need you to roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh shit. I mean, my persuasion is relatively high. Okay, well that
Okay.
doesn't. That first roll was fucking good, but the second one wasn't.
No.
That's disadvantage.
Let me just double check. And okay. He looks down at you, and you can just almost hear a low growl coming from the bark that makes up his face, and he starts approaching you. And as he moves a couple feet forward, Meltzar, the large Trent, just looks at him and goes,
Don't be bashful like that. You cannot hurt these men. They have done good for this forest.
I turned to. Wait, what was his name again?
Which one?
The big one.
Meltzar.
I turned.
Meltzar.
Okay, I turn to Meltzar and go, thank you. We wished to do no harm. We only wish to move through this forest.
Yeah, and as you do hear, like as you say that, he does approach, just absolutely obliterating the corpses that were there. Sort of giving a protective stance as these ones, as his associates had sort of followed around him. And he just you see him look at Velthor and just give him a look of it's almost he's giving him a warning that if he takes another step, it might end bad. And now Melthar looks down and just goes,
So, my friends, what brings you to my forest, or I guess what's left of my forest?
and he does look very grimace when he says that, very sad. As you can tell from the forest around you, it is very much burnt and dead. You do recognize that this forest has been torched almost clear through. Very little vegetation survives.
I mean, we were on our way to a city, and our captain decided to just crash the boat to go fight. So we were just running.
Can
A lot of work.
can I explain to him like the situation without like having to like go into detail about the situation?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, hearing Pills explain that little bit, he just sort of gives a nod and he's like,
Oh, were you that other group that landed on the beach? I saw that war. It was a very bloody one. The very strong man had been killed so quickly I didn't even see by what, but he was standing and roaring in the sky and then was dead on the ground with many weapons sticking out of him.
Yeah, that might be my bad.
I asked him
you
if
know from what he says it was the hero.
yes.
The captain.
Just to clarify to everybody.
So it was the captain, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That might be my bad.
I asked him if he saw like who killed the captain or like saw anything that like might hint towards like killing him.
Upon hearing the question, he sort of ponders for a moment, looking up, and just
Well, I couldn't see anything. But as we were standing there, sort of marking our territory, we heard maniacal laughter from what must have been a psychopath running in the forest. We actually made pursuit, which is why we're here.
Wait.
Uh,
So you were chasing her and now you're here, so that means she passed us.
It means she's close.
upon hearing that, he goes,
Well, we were never able to catch up to her. She was, or they, I'm assuming it was a woman by her giggling, but we could not catch up at all. I'm not a slow Trent, but I had no chance of standing up to her speed.
Rin kind of like looks over at like Pills like we both know, like we all know who it is.
We you know. So about that village.
Oh wait, go with the village question because I have a second one after that.
what was the village question, if someone could just clarify?
I
just
don't.
to say about that village.
Oh,
That's
you're
the
just
most
trying to switch
important.
topic.
Yeah.
Oh, upon hearing the asking of a village, he just,
Oh, what village are you seeking? There's a few. Actually, you're very close to one, just up the road. But it's been overrun by these half-orc men and humans that just seem to have slaughtered everybody that lived there. They've been peaceful ever since the burning, but we dare not go near them because of their savagery.
Savages.
Oh wait, Veo, do you have your map? Or I asked Veo if I could see his map.
Sure, it's somehow still intact from the absolute beating I got by this ogre.
Somehow. I.
Oh, yeah, Matt.
Wow, we can't see half of it, but it's also low
Oh,
quality.
right. Hidden areas.
Yeah.
He unrolls the scroll map.
I ask him if he can mark all of the villages that at least he knows of on the map, so that way, because we're trying to avoid them and get to Persil, right?
Upon do you say the word Purcell to him then?
Yeah.
He just sits there and he's like, "Oh, you've got a long trek ahead of you. I patrol the southeastern side of the forest. My brothers, however, they do make up part of the forest up north. I heard it's not actually burned down like this one was through the raging wars, but just north of you is a village, and I know there's a couple between there, but their exact locations, I'm sorry, I wouldn't know for sure." And then you do hear Velthor like making a growling-ish noise, like a grumbling, like, "Why are we here with these pieces of shit?" kind of noise. So
I'm wondering
like,
the same thing.
yeah. I ask him, would you like introduce us to to your brother, or like at least his group, so that way we can have safe passage through his forest?
he looks down and gives you a bit of a solemn look, like almost not helpless, but a look of, that's going to be a hard thing to do. He just sort of like shakes his head and is thinking, but looks at you and just, "Well, I'm sorry, but there's no way for us to get through this village up ahead. Your group could make it because there's different races there, but just be warned, they are a bit aggressive. But before you go out on your adventure, I'm very curious if we could ask a task of you, if that's okay."
I turn to the party just to see if like we're all on board doing this.
I'm literally on the ground, still coughing up blood. And I just
Oh
give a thumbs up.
yeah.
He does look down and he sees you and sees your party and sees that they're pretty injured, and he goes, "And don't worry, we'll make up for this a fight that you had gone through, and we will make sure that we compensate you. But we're a bit out of a loss because of the situation is difficult for us, Trent."
Well,
Hear
as long as
that.
I got a place to sleep and some booze,
Anybody
everything's gonna be fine for me.
anybody want to protest, or are we gonna do this? Just checking in.
Still holding my thumb up.
All right.
Word is out.
Let's hear what task you have for us.
He looks down and gives a bit of a bit of an excited gesture, looking down, and they're a small group of orcs, but the problem is they have fire. They have fire arrows and these long sticks, contraptions they had made that spits fire at the front slightly if you approach them, and we can't get close to them to try and stop them. We've lost a few of our men because of this group of people. They have spiked walls that keep us from moving forward, and it's just, we were wondering if we could get some help. Of course, it doesn't have to be now, but
if you're
Yeah, 'cause
willing to
there's-
help us, we can help your friend there. That's
Yeah, 'cause
Well,
we're kind of
He
dead.
was kind of dying.
pretty yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, we can deal with that as along the way to Purcell.
He does nod and like gives like a oh good. And he does mention to you, and it's not much help for us, but I heard that there's this bag that they hold. I bet you could get it from them if you take them out. It's almost like an endless bag, but it's such a small little thing. But I've seen them pull entire swords out of it. It's quite fascinating, if you ask me.
That does sound nice.
And the trend,
Of course, the fucking chief goes. "Mm, I could
And
still
the-
that.
and then Melzar looks down and he goes, you. And he points at Rin, and he's like, I have a gift for you for hopefully helping us. If you do come back to me, I'll stay around here just in case you return. The group's not even a day north of this town. I know you'd have to backtrack to come back to us, but I swear it'll be worth your while if you do. And then he gestures down towards his leg, and just sort of like asks you to approach.
All right, I guess I approach.
Awesome. So he looks down and you see him move his leg in a little bit of a gesture, and this almost like door unhinges on his leg, revealing a little hidden compartment, almost like a storage chest on the side of his leg. And inside of them, you do find 6 healing potions. And so he looks down. He's like, I offer these to you and to your friend. And the Trent looks down and he sort of gives a nod, and one of his associates comes over and with an extending vine from his branch holds out a type of what looks like it almost looks like bread, but it looks like almost like a honey bread. And he has 2 in his hands, and and he offers it to the 2 that are very injured, and sort of gives like a nod, not saying anything. And you do notice around his mouth and on part of his face, you can see burn, like char and ash and stuff from what looks like he was hit by one of those arrows. You guys take
I take the 6 health pots and just like put them in my bag real quick.
I want to eat it.
do Pills and Vio both take the bread?
Yes.
Awesome. Do you choose to eat the bread?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Because I'm
Let me
about
roll real
dead.
quick.
So, by the way, Rin, you're gonna have to chew it and just spit it in the Vio's mouth.
I turn to Pills and I'm like, I am not doing that.
Yo, Timmy,
Baby bird.
be useful.
No, do not make Timmy do that.
I may be on the brink of death, but I can manage eating bread, thank you.
Upon you guys eating the bread, both of you, I need you to roll
Oh shit.
4d4 plus 4.
Oh Jesus.
Wait, what?
4d4
That's a
plus
lot of
4.
healing.
4d4.
So
Plus
yeah. So slash
Right.
4. Yeah.
How do I do this again? And so
Use
Here,
the
give me a sec.
slash roll.
roll 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to enter the thing.
Okay, so
I've got 15.
both of you heal 15. And then he does look over at Rin, and he's like, he looks over at Clover, and just gestures at his wound, and he's like,
Make sure he gets a healing potion too. We want to make sure he is healthy.
Mhm.
We again can't thank you enough for helping us through these times. They're difficult, and well, after the Yorks burned down our entire forest, we're lost without much to do.
I tell him, no problem. We shall help you take care of this camp. One thing before we go, there are a few more dead bodies, like south of here, with their hearts ripped out. Do you, by chance, know who did that, or have seen like who did that?
He looks at you, and upon hearing that, you see him almost move back a moment. He just looks down. He's like,
That's the strangest thing. We've been seeing that all over, journeying up here. I don't know what could have done such a thing. But all I know is from everything we've seen, there's no form of struggle. It's almost like it was done in an instant.
I tell him thank you for sharing, and if you by chance just happen to see anything related to that, I would appreciate the information.
he nods, and he does sit there, and he thinks for a moment. He's like,
And I will say that it didn't just happen to man or an orc. It happened to every species I've seen. Medium-sized and down. For your guys' standpoint, at least. Yeah, they're all a bit small for us, but you know what I mean.
and he gives a bit of a chuckle, and you hear Velthor move towards you again. He's exclaiming,
We can't let these people leave. They've tried to fight us and burn us down. Look at all they've taken from us.
and he goes and he moves his arm to sweep hit you.
I can I dodge that?
As he moves to sweep hit you,
Can I make an acrobatic check or something?
as he swings to hit you, you literally see Melzar form a large branch, what looks like almost like a club, and he shoots it straight forward, hitting Velthor in the face and knocking him back.
Can-
Damn.
Can he still hear me? Because I'm about to fucking chew this man out.
Well, he knocks him back, and you can see it hit him hard. He is now on a knee, looking down, and Meltzar approaches, walking over you guys. In one step, he had bounded over all of you.
God
And-
damn.
He just looks over at Velthor, and he just,
You are to not touch these people. They have done nothing wrong. I understand. Your brother was killed by the orcs. We have lost many men in this fight, and we cannot risk losing allies that could help us through this.
Velthor...
I might be ugly, but I'm a goblin, not an orc.
Zelthor does take a moment, and he's sort of like, he drops his head and like conceding to the argument. You see he shakes his head, still very affected, but things, it's okay. Velthor looks over at you guys and goes,
The rest of the way is clear. You guys should not have any trouble going to the next town.
Okay, as I assume we're all like leaving, right?
I would still rather just sleep.
Well, yeah, no, we'll sleep, like, but we're all consent with like leaving and taking over this town, right?
The town, just to let you know, is within eye distance of the Trents.
Oh, okay, so that's not
It's
too
not that far.
yeah. I turned. Okay, wait. Are we, just to confirm before I do anything? We are all going, like, we're all in like on the same page. We're gonna go kill everybody in this town, right?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I want that bag of
Murder.
holding.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
to re-clarify, just in case you guys misunderstood, the town is not where the bag of holding is.
What? Okay.
Where is the
The-
bag of?
He said it's not even a day north of
Okay.
the town
All right. Okay.
that they have
So-
their setup.
Oh.
Okay, so wait, so
Oh,
the main
okay,
the
so
main camp that we're gonna go
town's
kill
not-
for the bag of holding is like a days out, but like
Oh yeah, he's saying that the town is a safe place for you, but the people there are less than nice.
okay.
Gotcha.
So
I guess
this
we'll
first
do that.
town is safe, and then the second town is bad.
Are
Yeah,
they
from his
humans?
description, it's not a town that they have set up. It's a group of people that are basically renegades that have been
Yeah, it's like
burning
a camp.
down. It's like a little palisade camp.
Okay, so we're still gonna kill everybody because they're hurting our friends, but I'm just kidding.
Let's go and investigate this town and see what's.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's
Is that
Um,
where you guys are now
alright.
going?
yeah.
Yes.
Wait before we leave. I turn to Velthar, and or like on our way out, I say, we will avenge your brother. Give us a couple days time.
He looks down, not wanting to accept your words, but at this point, you can tell he's lost hope. So he just nods his head and just lets you guys and just basically waves you guys on. Meltzar, looking down, just
He's a bit of a stickler for the rules, but thank you.
I tell him no problem, and we go on our way.
Get the fuck out of this town, of this forest.
Yeah.
Y'all coming or what?
let's
Memori-
go.
Oh,
Links.
shit. I didn't
Timmy.
think I'd actually have to move.
What has Timmy just been so? I'm just trying to imagine Timmy's like reaction to all of this. He's like, "What the fuck is
none of
going
you
on?"
guys really looked over at Timmy, but all you know is you swore you heard peeing.
Mm.
That's all you know.
Completely forgot about Timmy.
Oh, can I give a health potion out to everybody? Like real quick, or just
Oh,
Yeah. How
I
many
don't
did
like
we
with
get?
that to happen. Ungroup. I don't
just for the
Timmy doesn't
reference.
get-
Everybody has a
Yeah.
health potion.
If everyone who gets a health potion, you can put it in your inventory, consume it whenever you want. You just
Yeah.
have to
Okay.
basically just let me know to consume the health potion. It takes an action to drink the health potion. I view it
The
as
way
it's a
you're-
bonus action.
Okay, so that's how you're gonna do it.
Yeah. If you're doing a consumable in battle within like reason, like if you were saying I'm gonna sit down and eat a full banquet, then well, that's obviously gonna take an action. But for popping a health potion real quick and you're taking a 5-shot energy, I don't think that would take you
What
more than
what-
a second.
what
So,
kind of health potion? Because there are 3 potions of healing.
there are 4. It is a common potion of healing. All of them are common.
I don't see common in D&D Beyond.
So right here.
I just typed in potion and then clicked on common.
So
it comes up.
it's this guy.
Potion.
It's a very basic, just potion of healing.
Shock.
Common.
Oh, there. Over here.
Nothing rare. It's not a rare. It's not an
At
uncommon.
the
Just a
back there.
basic potion of healing.
Yeah, I
Um,
had it filtered by type.
Yeah. So
Wait, how do I fucking search for one?
I just sent a link inside the Discord. It
Uh,
basically, to run you through it, the potion of healing is a basic potion of healing that takes normally an action to use, but you can do it in a bonus action inside mine. and it gives you 2d4 plus 2 HP.
Yeah. So
Nope.
I have 2 health potions,
That.
I guess.
I'm trying to fucking get.
Right.
I can't delete it.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah.
is that a thing?
Wait.
Oh,
wait,
that
one,
is
two,
cool. I
three.
didn't
So
know that was
you
a
got-
thing.
Yeah.
I
You
was trying to
can
add
you
it to
can
my
use
inventory, I
items.
just-
So go to
Oh, there you go.
in D&D Beyond, like there should be a thing.
Yeah,
that-
I got it.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
so everyone here, you then head north, from what I understand.
Yes. North
Okay.
towards this camp.
So give me one quick second. I'll set you guys up there.
I thought like cuz I've seen like other ways of doing it where like in order to get a like for like if you use an action to use a health potion, you get the max health or like the max healing. But if you use a bonus
I think
action, you have to
probably
roll for it.
something like that.
So,
I
like-
have zero negatives to doing that. I was just saying for now, just
That's how
know
it's
that's the case.
Yeah, so it's a bonus.
So you don't have to waste an entire action just to drink a potion.
I feel like we'll talk about it later to see how health potions work. I feel.
You might want to delete the freaking black squares too.
The what?
Black
The
scares.
blackout stuff.
The black spears.
We
Squares.
can't see like half the map.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Oh.
on purpose.
Okay.
You guys will see in a second.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are now here.
Ta-da, that's a big
you've
map.
walked a bit of a distance. Now seeing the palisade walls, big sturdy stone walls in view, and 2 outpost towers from what it looks like. You guys are now able to see that as you're approaching. A couple of orcs are positioned outside that you can see. Or not orcs, sorry, half orcs. They're sort of positioned outside. A couple of orcs are in there, are with them as well. You can tell that they're sort of intermingling out at the front gate, which is just an opening in the wall. They don't really
Alright.
have a gate.
I feel like we should be cautious because
I'll just move forward.
well, okay, well then, god damn it! I was gonna say like we're in enemy territory. We should probably be careful. Like have Lynx go scout ahead. Fucking
Timmy runs ahead as well with him.
god fucking damn it! No, all right.
Don't leave me.
Okay, we're going.
I guess we're going because god damn it.
And then I can't figure out why it doesn't have your guys' like healths and stuff in there automatically. So while I describe it, if you could just toss in your max HP.
Yeah,
that'd be
so-
mucho.
I think it's like it's weird because every time you change scenes, it should change it. So I would only really have it for combat.
No, yeah, that's a good point. I wouldn't even put it in for now. But
Yeah,
anyway,
just
you guys all run up there, and the orcs sort of look at you,
Oops, wrong one.
looking you up and down, not seeing anything, and you see one of the orcs just go,
New recruits, I
That's
see.
annoying to the quest, yeah.
what was that? More?
Oh shit, I didn't mute myself, my bad.
Rip. So he says new recruits.
Oh, he's like, yes.
Oh, who are you, new recruits?
We're need
Uh,
to sleep.
And you see him just go,
Travelers, then, maybe?
Travelers.
You can tell he's
Yeah.
like
Yes,
off
travelers.
his rocker kind of mental.
We
Travelers,
just yes, travelers.
maybe?
Mhm.
You see him almost give you like a Gollum look, like he like moves his arms in like a really creepy ass way, and he just goes,
Yeah, as long as you don't cause any problems, I won't have to kill you.
and he sort of like notions you to go in. You do notice every single one of them has a oiled torch with them. You can
Bastards.
tell that they are very ready to fight the Trents and have probably done so many times.
I want to like level this place.
You do see, by the way, when he says that, he's like, yes, you don't want to end up like those Trents. And he pats the wall and he goes, I made this of their bones. And
Anger.
you can tell he's just freaking
you're messed up.
nuts.
I like it.
But as you guys walk in, you guys just sort of see this long road between buildings out towards what looks like a secondary gate with more outposts, more walls, etc. This town looks semi-developed. It's not anything crazy, but it's developed. And Timmy runs in full sprint straight into the town. He's like, oh, thank God. And he's just, you can tell he's relieved to be in the town.
Little shit.
Wait, can we see the whole town or just like straight?
You can see, basically, you see up. So, sorry, I should do this. You will now see, like, you see the buildings as you walk into the town.
Those are some big ass buildings. Jesus.
Oh, boy. Yeah, you can tell this place has barracks. Those are very large barracks that are making up those giant wood buildings. And as you sort of walk in, Timmy looks around and sees what he thinks is a tavern and immediately just goes, oh, ale! I need ale! And he's just, you see
He
him
runs
immediately
inside.
start running towards this tavern in the back.
I
Okay.
expected pills to be there already.
Ooh, tavern. Let's go.
Yeah.
Does everyone just run straight
Set
to
it
the
on fire.
tavern?
Oh,
Well,
hell yeah.
Oh, I wanna like.
Been running for like a day straight.
so wait, I'm gonna chill back here with Rumori.
You guys are fun.
Yeah.
Set it on fire, no balls. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, we're probably gonna do that anyway, or that's gonna be end up what happens.
You guys don't really talk, you just sort of run to the tavern.
Yeah.
Well, those three run to the tavern, and then
Okay,
and-
got it.
me and
So-
Rumori are gonna look around a
Everyone-
little bit.
around for buildings of interest.
Everyone, as you're approaching the tavern, you smell the air and you can smell food. You can smell or hear people clinking tankards
Yeah, I'm
and
over there.
carrying on,
God
etc.
damn it! I lost.
I'll go.
I lost the last one.
You can
But
smell
as
food.
you are
I'm over there
approaching, you're walking sort of down the back alley. It is sort of the back of the buildings. Does anybody sort of stop Timmy, or are you guys just all going to run towards the back of the buildings?
I make
Okay,
a
I'm
perception.
guessing.
Can I make a perception check to like just look around a little bit?
You guys, yeah, make perception checks. If you want to do anything, let me know.
Alright.
Timmy just really wants to drink and forget his woes.
I look around to like just
Oh.
like kind of scope out
Well,
what.
I just
what
want beer.
this
I don't
whole-
even look around. Just go in and
Bills looks around for about 0.5 seconds and just smells the air and goes, bread and beer. And you're excited as all hell. Alcohol.
And now
um,
it's time for alcohol.
Rin looks around and sees that what looks like the city central buildings, this building right here, you can see sort of like billboards set outside of it. People are sort of mingled around it. It's sort of like the office building, if you were to say, or like the, sort of the town hall.
Mhm.
Back here, you see what looks like a nicer place. You don't really see anything that gives away what it is. You hear a lot of noise coming from that place, but overall, it's, just seems like this sort of imperial building. This is a gigantic barracks right beside the tavern. This one is what you could describe as a sleeping hall where all the warriors sort of just stay. So they go from barracks to here. These are training centers. You can hear swords clashing. You can hear bows going. You can hear roaring. You can hear everything from both of these buildings. And then everything else is sort of out of your viewing range.
So I just turned to Rin and I'm like, so you still want to torch this place down, or
Yes, because we
there sounds like there's a lot of fucking people in here, you know?
fair enough. I just kind of wanted to do a favor for the Trents.
This is not. I don't think this is the one they call. The one they want us to kill is the one that camp upwards, up north.
So you see Timmy, just so you know, run over here and he sees 0 doors. He's like, well, that's not good. And he tries to run around and see if there's another way, and he runs towards this alleyway between the 2 buildings.
No.
Timmy's gonna get kidnapped. I quickly grab Timmy and go like,
Someone
"You're gonna get
fucking grab
fucking
him.
kidnapped. You're staying with us, okay?"
I go
Just
in there.
run straight down the alley.
Yep.
It's a pretty basic alley. There's some trash cans and stuff. You see some shady people a few, like, probably 20, 30 feet ahead of you. What they sort of look like they're just drug dealers. They're humans, and one of them almost looks like why am my brain dropping?
Stalls is like the gentle wants to burn the entire town. It's an
Elf. Like, it's sort of like an elf.
elf.
From what you can tell, you just see sort of pointy ears, and you're like, oh, it's an elf.
I just go to them. I'm like, hey, you found the door or what?
I'm turning off my
Timmy runs down with you.
Yeah, they said that to me as well, Rustic.
Yeah.
And they don't really acknowledge you being there. They're sort of doing their own thing. And then one of the humans just looks over and just goes, oh, the door's up front. He's drunk out of his mind.
Thank you, kind sir. I just
Wrong side.
passed him.
So is everyone just started running through here?
Goddamn.
Mhm.
As you guys are running,
Good stuff.
you do hear one of the humans look at Timmy or say something to Timmy and just goes, I swear I recognize you.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ, the fucking
Huh?
Oh, Haas.
Timmy, hearing the human says that, turns around and he's like, oh, you recognize me? I'm so confused on where we are. I was sort of forced onto a ship and I don't know what I am. But these people have kept me safe. Where have you recognized me from?
Oh wait, there was human. Shit. You said
Oh, no.
elf.
No, there's one elf and 2 humans. Or one what looks like an elf.
Well, I thank the elf. Fuck the humans.
The human just sort of like rubs his stubble on his chin. You can tell he's pretty battle worn, but he's just like, I'm not sure, but I remember you. And he like nearly passes out on that spot.
Does he look familiar to any of us?
None of you know who the hell this guy is. It sounds like drunk talk.
I just turned to Timmy. I'm like, he
All
probably
right, I
doesn't.
think
He
he's just
probably
drunk.
doesn't remember you. He's just
All of you
drunk out his mind.
roll a charisma check.
Oh shit.
Let me
Eh,
Charisma.
okay.
my charisma is +3 because charisma faster.
My charisma is 0 because I'm a goblin.
Pretty average rolls.
Wow.
Jesus.
Never
So,
mind. The fucking
you
smooth talking
three-
pussy.
You 3 look at him and you're like, yeah, he drunk as hell. Clover looks at him and hears sincerity in his voice, but he's also drunk out of his damn mind. So he thinks he knows Timmy. Timmy, when you look at Timmy, Timmy is like really confused. And he's like sort of looking in the air, like trying to think, like, what? I've never been here. How does he recognize me?
I pat Timmy. I'm like, but
I
just
swear to God, if
ignore
you
him.
make Timmy like a prince or some shit.
He just shows up with a crown. Sup, bitches.
I tell Timmy
I-
that
if you make him a fucking prince, I'm gonna be like, I should have killed you when I had the chance.
I tell Timmy to just ignore him because he's obviously drunk.
He just looks at you and he's like, "Oh, thankfully I can tell that much, but I'm confused. But anyway, beer and bread, those both sound good." And so he starts running again, just basically full sprint out of the alley.
We can't
Uh,
see.
Huh? You should
Oh,
be
I
able
was
to
gonna
see.
say we can't see.
The only parts you shouldn't be able to see are the.
We can't see
This-
this area.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. Those
Okay.
are you see, those are all
Okay.
houses just sort of lined up back by back. You can tell those were here before the orcs took over. They're
Okay.
just basically like pretty
They're
crappy
occupying.
but wooden huts.
Ah.
And Timmy runs straight in the door. He is so damn excited.
Me and Timmy do that fucking anime thing. We just like kick the door at the same time.
Yeah.
It's the fuzz.
What's up, bitches?
Big cock's back in town.
Why can't I drag anything? That was weird. Trying my roll 20 started freaking out.
Weird.
You all open the door,
Yeesh.
It's already
and
open by the time I get there.
Yeah.
oh, yeah. You see just literally everywhere. Orc after orc after orc after orc after orc after
We
orc
can't see
after orc.
anything.
No, I know. I'm just describing it because this thing's bugging on me. It's making me choose. I'll just have to do it one by one. It's making me choose to do each one by one for some reason.
I love
Ah.
how you had a fucking tavern just ready.
Oh yeah. But they're just you just see literally scattered everywhere. There's just half orcs, some humans, just they're literally everywhere.
Very surprised to see
I
that
just
there's
run right here.
orcs here.
And at the bar,
Orcs.
you see
Orcs. Orcs and orcs and orcs. It fucking starts again.
there's the orc and orc and orc and orc. No, when you go up to the bar, you see a little old guy. Like he's looks about as nice as you can possibly imagine, and he runs the place.
Ah,
Yo, real quick, do we have money?
we should.
We're supposed to,
I don't
right?
know how much money I
I
have.
think we were supposed to have like five. Was it 5 gold when we enrolled or something?
I don't know what you guys are supposed to have by now, because I
mean-
normally don't. I don't keep track of every player's money.
I
No,
mean,
no,
we
I
should.
mean,
we should
when
all
we-
have the same amount of gold.
When the captain hired us, didn't he give us money to like sweeten deal or something?
Oh yeah, no, that is true. He did give each of you, where is it? D&D currency. He gave each of you 5 gold.
Which is how much? Like
LE.
how much
It's
in
10
terms
silver
of
per gold.
Okay, I'm just trying to equate that with like IRL money.
No, yeah. So,
I think it's supposed to be a lot.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
and
say
you
like
guys,
$5,000 ish. I have no
Right.
fucking clue.
Wait, why does my thing says I have like 10 gold already?
Oh, cause you have So with your like setup, I think you
Oh.
get gold in like one of your pouches.
so to each of you sort of just,
I have a flask of holy water and oil.
I have a broken
Oh.
blade.
I didn't realize there's a whole fucking currency thing here. Sick.
Yeah. I don't know how much gold I.
Other position, I have a broken blade. That's Cool. Thanks.
Oh, currency. I do not know how much gold I have. I don't have any.
There we go.
I'll just put 15.
I just flagged down the bartender.
He just comes over.
Oh, I see people have come in. Ah, where are you from, traveler?
Don't worry about it. Just give me whatever. Just alcohol.
He sort of chuckles at it and he's like, ah.
Thirsty people, I see.
And he sort of goes over and he pours each of you a drink. He just looks at you guys like,
Since you're new in town, it's on the house.
and he looks very overjoyed to see more people here that aren't orcs.
Ooh. Ooh.
He himself being a tiefling. For
Oh,
any
nice.
of you that recognize that. He's an
I have-
old man though.
I have
What's a
had
tiefling?
dreams. I have had dreams of untrustworthy tieflings in the past, aka my.
You
previous
say that?
life. No. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
okay.
Like,
Just
not
Out of
in
character.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Got it. The
Yeah,
tiefling
these
gives you a
things,
look
really.
for no reason.
No, I'll just go.
He
I
looks
just
confused, but he gives you a look.
I just raise my eyebrows a little bit
I just go.
sip my drink.
And he looks at you guys like,
Well, with such a long journey, any food you need?
Yes.
Yes, I guess.
Yes.
Uh,
um,
Give me.
he hands you
Just-
guys like legit menus.
yeah.
Oh
Like,
shit.
he has them pretty. They're pretty set up. You know, they're all handwritten on some older paper. You can tell he's run this place for a long time.
I
I really
kinda-
like this place.
I kind of ask him like,
Area was supposed to be
so
ravaged.
how long have you guys been set up here for?
He looks at you guys and just goes,
Oh, who's the oldest here?
Do we even?
Question.
I just
Good
pointed to me.
question.
So,
he looks at Timmy and just gives like a, damn, and he looks at you. It's like he looks at Timmy. He's like, how old are you? And I open up my notebook because I
How
forget.
old are we? Like, cause
I'm actually 10 years old.
I
In
well,
in
okay,
Arakocra.
I have to be at least like maybe 30, 40, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you are by far the oldest. Just
So
out of pure easy, I can tell that already.
yeah,
Like,
so
I
I'm
just
at least like
realized
I'm like 20. I'm
when
20.
when
yeah.
I put my height and weight and everything like that, my age is 10.
I literally don't. I don't think I have my age.
Timmy looks at the bartender. he's
Oh, I have my
"Come on."
age as 25. What the fuck?
Yeah, okay, that's like some weird ass shit. Because I literally was about to say that. Timmy just looks at the barkeep and he's like, "Oh, I might not look like it. I get confused all the time for my age. I'm 25, and you can tell he's already affected slightly by the booze.
Ah,
Nice.
Bro, Timmy
Wow,
is older than me.
fast.
What the shit?
I should be at least like 30 to 40. I'm gonna change my fucking thing to like 35.
Timmy's
Um,
fucking older than me.
I'm gonna say
And then he
some
just
more,
look at the barkeep and he looks over at Rin. He's like, "But I know Rin's older than I am." And he sort of like looks at the barkeep and goes, I would love your what does that say? Steak."
What? Wait, is he speaking?
I just fucking hit
I'm-
on the counter. I'm
Wait,
like,
I'm confused. Wait, who is he speaking to?
To the barkeep.
the counter.
Oh, so this is Timmy, right?
Yeah.
Or
He was
Okay.
like, he's drunk, or not drunk. He's tipsy now, but he's just like, "Ooh, steak. Steak sounds so good." the barkeep sort of gives him a nod, and he goes over and hands him and puts a plate of a big freaking chunk of meat. And by big, I mean it's the size of the damn plate.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
He just puts a fucking slab in front of him.
Timmy is scared.
Like I said, I just hit the counter. I go, meat.
He turns around and he gives you a nod and he's like, "What size?" What size? Wrong voice.
About as big as me.
Oh God!
He looks at you,
It just comes
gives
over.
you
Just
a
gives me like.
smile, and without hesitation walks in the back.
Oh no!
And you hear flames start, and you can smell the whole damn bar is full of the smell of meat now.
Just like it's like
And-
as big as me. It just brings like a fucking tiny slab of meat. He's like, here you go.
So he then comes out. You hear a thud, and you see him come out with what looks like a hog. So sort of look at these.
Oh God!
And rolls it out and pushes it with both arms onto the counter in front of you, and is like, "Meat, isn't that the fascinating thing?"
Hell yeah. I just fucking yeah. You know when you like flick a coin with your finger? It's like
Yeah.
I just do that and just said like fling him a freaking gold coin.
He takes the gold coin and looks at you, and he's like, "Oh, thank you."
You're very much welcome.
You can tell that over time, he has not gotten really good money here. After they took over the town, you can tell the world went to shit pretty good.
Yeah.
Go
ahead. You go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, and so it was just sort of like he takes the gold and he's very happy and he puts it in his what looks like a treasury kind of chest with the big lock on it, and then you see him sort of move his hand and I want all of you it would only probably be Rin.
Yeah. But if it's magic, then it's me.
Yeah, I would probably say just Rin.
So I make an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck happened.
So you saw the literal faintest of a glimmer on the chest, but that was it. If anybody else was looking and you know what magic is at all, you can roll.
Why is there another one here?
I was gonna say that afterwards. I was just letting you roll for that first.
Okay.
I mean, I know what magic it is, but I don't know it. I can't use it. So
I mean,
All of you sort of see, you guys sort of see like this little bit of a glowy shimmer from his hand. Timmy just goes, "Oh, sparkles," and he's just clapping like a freaking idiot. But Timmy takes another drink, and you guys look over and the meat's gone.
God damn!
He inhaled that motherfucker. Did any of you else get anything else, or are you guys sort of just you're gonna eat rations for the night?
I just order whatever is like cheapest.
Let me get what Timmy got.
He looks at you. Do you actually say whatever's cheapest, whatever's easiest?
Or like just not too much, I guess.
He looks at you and he goes, "Ah, a man who knows how to spend his money." And he walks over, and you see him grab, like a full pork leg, and he puts it on a plate, goes in the back, cooks it, comes back out, and just sets it in front of you. It's not as big as Timmy's was, but it's a pretty big
It's a
damn
decent-
leg.
Nice.
What about Vio and Clover?
I'm gonna get what
How
Timmy
much for
had.
some
Looked
some
good.
freshly baked bread?
You guys want bread?
Yeah, some freshly
I mean,
baked
yeah,
bread or
Vio wants
something.
bread. Clover
then
says he's gonna take
Clover
whatever
gets
Timmy
with
had.
Timmy, yeah.
So he hears you guys and he's like, oh, perfect. I haven't got to serve my bread in so long. Everybody just wants meat.
It's
And he goes in the back.
shit.
And he literally like almost giddily runs in the back, the old guy does. And as you hear it, you see and you look over at a female tiefling, probably about the same age as the old man. And she's like, oh, how are all of you? I see new faces. That's so exciting.
Look at her. I'm just eating and drinking.
And she's like, don't mind little old me. It's so
I'm not
good
gonna
to
do the
see
same
you
mistake
full of
twice.
vigor.
I'm not gonna do the same mistake twice.
Wait, what?
I don't say anything. I'm just eating and drinking.
I kind of make conversation. So, like, how long have the orcs been here?
She looks at you and she's like, oh, how long has it been? We've been here over a century. It's so hard to keep track. And she sort of sits there and she's like, I think it was like almost half a decade ago. Maybe?
God damn.
And she's like, but at first they were moved in here and then over time they killed the mayor, slit his throat in front of all of us. It was, that was a lot of blood. But afterward they sort of took over the town. I would say that's only been about 2 years. And then, money doesn't matter when everybody's a savage and, whatever.
That is fair.
So is he done with the bread?
Oh yeah.
No, you guys are smelling all sorts of amazing smells in the back.
So
He
he's just
does
cooking.
come out with Clover's, meat plate, because that's basically what it is.
Nice.
And he just looks at you and he's like, by the way, for the meat plates, it's only like 5 copper if you can. It's fine. And then he goes and you see him run in the back again. And he does yell over at the lady, or not yell, he calls over. He's like, oh, Celthia, could you be a doll and collect their whatever payments so that they don't have to wait for me? I'm a little slow over time. And he walks in the back, sort of excited, and he pulls out and comes out with a big motherfucking loaf of bread. And he walks over and he's like, how much do you want?
I'll take it all.
He looks at you and he's like, oh, good. You eat a lot then? That's always good. And he sets it down and it makes a thunk noise on the table. It's a big motherfucking loaf of bread. It is probably, if you know, like a sub sandwich foot long.
Yeah.
Imagine that in both directions. It is a fucking
Jesus
brick of bread. And when you smell it, it is amazing. The smells that come off of that bread are fragrant, fresh. You can tell he just made it. The crust is like crisp to perfection. It is like like hand-baked Italian bread right out of the oven. It's
I straight up just reach over and just like fucking tear apart a piece of bread off of his thing and just
slap you with my wing while you do that. Around the face.
That's good bread.
So he does. He looks at you guys and like, oh, and by the way, the bread is free. I'm just so happy somebody wants to try my bread. You can tell this old man is like, he's been through hell, and to hear, like, basically see people come into town that aren't trying to just eat or kill them, he's very happy. He's just genuinely, like, if you got roll a charisma check.
Oh wait. Yeah.
All of us? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Pills is far too focused in his food. But the other four and Timmy, you can tell he's almost in tears seeing people that are being nice, paying for his stuff, like enjoying his food that aren't just like literally just drinking, passing out in his chairs and breaking his shit.
Sustenance.
He's genuinely really happy, and his wife, which you can tell by now,
Yeah.
is smiling very happily at him, just seeing him full of joy. And she looks over and bumps Timmy, and she's like, "I heard you like 25. I think, aren't you 140, darling?" And he looks over and he's like, "What?" He's like, "I think I'm 147 by now. Maybe."
Rin just looks over at Timmy like, "Who the fuck are you?"
No, not Timmy. His her husband.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I got
okay.
so confused because you said you bumped Timmy, and I'm like,
Tim, like, hey, wanting to tell him a little check kind of thing.
oh, okay.
You know how grandmas always overshare information? Just
Yeah.
imagine that.
Okay.
And they just like both are just sort of giddy, happy. Most of the rest of the bar is either passed out or they're just freaking. You literally see them like eating meat plates by the handful. They're just full on grabbing the meat, tearing it off, eating it. It looks gross.
Like,
And then you guys do notice that this guy over here is literally just passed the fuck out. He's alone at his table, one plate of food. And by one plate of food, I mean that one plate is 5 plates tall, but it's all in one spot in front of him. He has eaten and drank himself like to death. He's in a food
Fucking-
coma.
Like Goku eating fucking ramen.
Literally, he is Goku eating ramen. But you guys are just sort of relaxing. There's a staircase, sort of spiral staircase up there. You see sort of what looks like some doors off to the sides. Very basic stuff. It's a pretty like basic tavern.
Is there anyone else of interest hanging around that we can see? Or are they commoners kind of thing?
Everybody looks like warriors. This guy doesn't look as much like a warrior. He almost looks like he was from maybe the, like court officials kind of deal for the town, which means basically nothing.
Yep.
And then the barkeeper and his wife.
uh,
I'm gonna just keep munching on my bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll finish
I-
whatever I have.
I asked the barkeep, like, do you have any like rooms for tonight?
He looks at you and he's like, "Oh, you're going to stay?"
He's so awesome. I say, yeah. How much would it be for the night for the lot of us?
He's like, "For you, free. Thank you for being here." And he notions like points towards the door and he hands all of you your own separate room keys and he's like, "I don't tell anybody else here because they're all barbaric savages, but like we have a full almost inn upstairs. I'm just happy you're here. If
He's
you
gonna
need
rub
me,
us in our
let me
sleep.
know."
I say thank you, and just I finish up my food and go back to my room, or go to my room.
Yeah, this is fishy shit.
And by the way, she does collect the money. So like I think like if all of you paid 10 copper, it would be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I
but
paid
it was
a
basically
fucking
it.
gold coin, so fuck that.
And then yeah, Pills did pay a gold coin for
So
his entire pig.
I'm just gonna say 15 copper as like a tip.
And they're both very happy hearing that. Or seeing the money, just seeing that they're getting something from their hard work again. Does anybody ask them anything?
Oh, I should ask him about more
You guys
stuff.
can ask him about whatever you want.
I I asked him about like what's going on with like out front by the gate because like we had heard they were fighting with the Trents.
When hears you saying that, he's like, "No, I'm not too familiar with outside of the town. This is sort of our livelihood and everything we know. But I know they were burning down the forest for some reason. I still don't know why. Yes, I'm not quite sure. I heard there's this very aggressive group of people north of here in a palisade. They sort of like built up a little outpost. They abandoned their barracks training and decided to burn down the forest."
It's quite rude.
Won't be
Yeah,
there
he
for
just
much longer.
he sort of like shrugs, like not very certain what's all
Yeah.
going on, but he's like, "But if they're doing it, there's no doubt about it. They're being terrible."
I can't think of anything else.
And then you do hear Celthia, which is his wife, look over and just like, "Hey, Delson, could you be a doll and get me an ale?" And he nods and he's like happily walks over and gets her an ale, and she's a drinker.
And she's a
Damn.
drinker. I love that you point that out. And she's a drinker.
Oh, she'd probably drink all of you out under the table kind of drinker. She has 140 years of experience kind of drinking.
Jesus.
She is a drinker.
I quickly speak up and did you say and just say, did you say Delson?
Durseln.
There's
Derseln. Durseln.
I thought you said Delson. I was like, what?
No, we're in Delsund.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I was like confused for a second.
He's the whole freaking owner of Delson. He's a
Yeah.
tiny ass barkeep that's been here, and he's
I just finished my my tankard and I go, more.
and he holds it right up and pours you another one. He's like, "Oh, and you have a refill? I only need 1 copper per drink just to try and keep myself afloat."
Once again, I already paid a gold.
I asked the barkeep, do you know anything about any other points of interest north of here?
Everybody's like being super nice. Oh, here you go. Oh, this is great.
And then
oh,
fucking-
here you go. I'm just like, more.
Yeah, he looks at you and he's like, "Oh, I know there's a couple of small outposts full of rotten people. My shipments normally come through there, and they've been short lately. Thank God I have stock from, well, all the town people dying and stuff, but you know,
Casually says that.
you can tell he's very glossed over. He has seen a lot of shit in his life.
Ah,
Whenever he mentions the town, you can see it's a very seldom subject for him. Very glossed over when he speaks about it, but he's at the age where it's, life is life. Not much reason to get upset about stuff kind of deal. And he sort of just nods and he's like, "Well, I know there's a large city northwest of the main pathway, but when that got taken over, it's become a war camp, much like this, but they don't let you in unless you're part of the barrack. I know north of here, there's the war front for Purcell, where the orcs are trying to take over Purcell."
Right, okay.
Well, on that note, I'm gonna just
go to bed. Yep.
be
Just fucking out of here, Richie.
So as as they leave, you can see Timmy is very, very nicely just passed the shit out on his desk, on the table.
Actually, I'll come over to Timmy. I'll just yeet it over my shoulder.
He has his key in his hand for his room, but he was just out.
Do you want me to make a strength check?
No, he's pretty light. He's a nimble boy. Not a lot of muscle on him, not a lot of weight on him. You can tell what muscle's there is very rock hard, probably from dodging shit all the time, but that's about it. Then yeah, that's about it.
All right, I'll just grab Timmy and I'll just go upstairs.
Cool. So you and Timmy roll to the upstairs. I'll just toss you guys right here. And so, what do the rest of you just keep talking with them for now, or do you have any questions, or are you looking for something, or?
What other places of interest are around this this town?
He sort of looks at you and he starts thinking. He's like, well, that we can do anymore, not much, but I know there's a few training areas where they train. There's an arena. Well, it used to be a meeting center for the town, but now it's an arena. You can make money there if you're good.
Any traders as well?
Oh yes. You might run into oh, what was his name? I think his name was Zamir. He's a younger chap that moved into town after the orcs moved here. He's a wandering trader and he's a blacksmith. He's really good at his art. Both bargaining and blacksmithing, if you get my catch my drift. He's like, that's the saying, right? I heard this. The guy passed out over there. And he like points over at this guy. He was trying to catch me up with all the new sayings from you younger generations.
Ah.
You heard that one? Sheesh! Sorry.
From upstairs.
Just do a perfect form of a sheesh.
I hate you. So I pull out like the note with like the symbol on it and like hand it to him and say like, have you by chance recognize the symbol at all?
He sees the symbol and immediately throws it under the counter.
Ah.
And he just looks at you. He looks at you and he's like,
Oh, friend, I know you haven't been here long, but be careful. If you start pulling out people's banners of war, that's one of the rebel groups from this area. If they see you have that, they might think you're one of them. Oh, you'll probably be chopped into little itty bits in the town square.
and he has like, you can tell he's seen that exact thing he just said.
Could you by chance tell me more about them? I kind of have a personal bone to pick with them.
He just sits there like,
well, I know they're one of the elitist groups of all of them. The founder was a very strong, war-trained veteran. I remember him coming here many days. Funny enough, he was before the town got taken over. But there's not a lot to know about them. They're known to be in the trafficking group of the criminals here, and they kidnap a lot of people, and well, they sell them as laborers to the other groups, mainly the cities, and yes, they're well known around here as being a group you don't mess with. If they're anywhere near, I mean, I would not want to go near them. they got these creatures too that I've never seen before. I watched a man's heart get ripped right out of his chest.
Could you describe these creatures to me?
Oh, they're four-legged and have the head of a worm, but the worm has teeth. It's terrifying. Basically, the dog, when it happened to poor, well, the orphan, he had stepped out of line, and the captain had no shits to give, and the doggy thing, he jumped out, and within about 2 seconds, you saw the mouth grab over his chest, and suddenly there was a hole in him.
Interesting. Thank you for the information, old timer.
He's like,
You know,
yes. And he's like, I
have any
have no
weaknesses?
idea what that it was.
Wait, say again.
Oops. Hold on.
Romori asked if there were any weaknesses.
Any witnesses? Or
Weaknesses.
Sorry, I'm dealing with bots.
Yeah.
They're lengthy things. I doubt they have much strength, but man, when they get you in front of them, they attack. I do think I can't tell if they're blind or something. They were sort of wandering around, and their nose was unable to stand still. It was sort of funny at first till I saw the poor kid's heart gone.
And you look over and his wife, he's very hurt by what he's talking about. He's trying to sort of laugh it off. His wife is near tears thinking about it.
Yes, so please don't follow the poor little, well, Salva will always be missed. He was a good boy. He helped us out here quite a bit, and crossing the street and whatnot is for the fun. But he was a good, hard-working young boy. His parents miss him dearly.
Or not parents.
The orphan owners miss him dearly. He was a good kid. Many of the parents here miss him dearly.
That's what I meant to say. His parents. He don't got no parents. Now I got no heart. Anyway.
Rustic. Motherfucker.
Bad Romori.
Oh my god, it looks like the cat got cake. Sorry.
He's just okay.
I don't think there's much else I want to discuss.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything. I might just
I thank him for the information and go up to my room.
He just nods and waves you guys by, and he's like,
Oh, good night, travelers. I hope to see you again tomorrow. If you come down, we'll have jambalaya.
and he looks very happy at the thought of a jambalaya. Or sorry, he says he doesn't use the word jambalaya, but he means a jambalaya. Whatever the word in D&D for jambalaya would be.
It's homebrew. Just say jambalaya.
You're gonna have jambalaya tomorrow. I hope to see you soon.
And as you leave, you literally see him pull out a tankard, like, to put it into ounces, he's probably almost at a gallon tankard. And he just
Jesus.
pulls it out and he just starts fucking drinking.
Oh God.
You can tell him and his wife have been coping with drinking for a long time.
Do I feel bad?
And I will say, when you guys are having a conversation with them, you felt zero malice at all.
Yeah.
Everything seemed very, very wholehearted. Especially Clover when you rolled the 20.
That's good.
So should we long rest? Because we're gonna.
You guys would all get to long rest, and that's where we would probably end the session because it's almost 8.
Well, we have an extra 30.
Michael said he was gonna.
We have an extra 30.
He's gonna be late.
Oh, he's gonna be later? Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
Well, that's easy enough.
we can long rest and then continue on. Just real
How
quick.
long does he say he's gonna be?
Like 30 minutes
Half an
late.
hour.
So yeah.
Oh, okay. That's whatever.
I mean, we still have
Perfect. We can do the morning.
Yeah.
So, all of you are long resting, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
So all of you go up to your rooms, very standard rooms. Nothing's like literally nothing special about them. They're about as basic as you get. You can tell that they've been cleaned very thoroughly. They are very passionate about it, and no one has stayed there for a while. They don't let anybody else really up there. Why the music is so freaking scary?
I don't know.
I just got a really somber.
I think I changed my max HP. God fucking damn it.
Did you not?
You all wake up the next
unselect it?
morning. I like the fishing village vibe. But you all wake up the next morning.
I'm 22.
Who would wake up first out of the group?
Not Timmy.
No, Timmy's passed out. I would say either
Timmy's rolling
me.
constitution checks kind of dry.
It would probably either be me or Veo.
Yeah, it'd probably be me. I don't really eat a hell of a lot or drink a hell of a lot at all.
Yeah,
Well,
so
you ate a giant brick of bread.
I feel like me and Veo would wake up around like the same time, just because we have
So
like
for
the similar
one, all of you
mentality.
so when you wake up, you feel very invigorated. Like that food and drink hit different. That man is good at his job. He is good at his craft. And so all of you will actually be gaining an inspiration point.
Hog.
The food that he made might have been the most filling and like, home food that you get, like, they call it Southern home food or Southern comfort food. It's like that. You literally are just like full, you feel great, you feel wide awake, and you hear cooking downstairs and smell it. Does the first people up sort of go downstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would say
What did we gain, by the way? You said
an inspiration. So next to
All of you
where
gained an inspiration, yeah.
next to your walking speed, there is a thing
Right.
called inspiration. Just
Oh,
turn
okay.
that on. Basically, what inspiration does is that it lets you re-roll any roll. So, for instance,
Right,
if you were to fail a wisdom save with like a nat 1, you can re-roll it.
Yeah. If you have inspiration, you can expend it when you make an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. Spending your inspiration gives you advantage on that roll, allowing you to roll again.
right, cool.
Sounds
Good. I'm heading down. Am I?
Yeah.
Yep.
I wake up and head down and like say hi and everything.
Yeah, so you smell the food, and the food smells super good. Like, when you wake up and the first thing you smell is bacon?
Yeah.
That kind of morning.
Nice.
It's a good day. And you sort of get up,
It's a good day to
you come down, and the husband is now sitting back, and his wife's the one cooking.
Ooh.
And when he sees you guys, like, oh, good morning, my friends. Good travelers. Oh, yes. My wife will be taking on the morning as she normally does. I do the evenings. I love cooking meat and bread. And she is so good at making jambalayas and, eggs and anything you could deal with breakfast.
I'm still waking up.
You guys are sleeping. He's like, oh, you must have slept good. You must have had a long travel before you came here.
You could say that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Timmy rolled magnificent, so he ran down.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
what?
I was gonna be funny and just go kick down his door, but sure.
You
Fucking-
can, I'll give you the option.
All right. Well, I'll wake up and I'll just go kick down his door.
Upon hearing the door kick down, he's like, ah, what happened? Oh no! Are we
wake
under
up.
attack?
Wake up, little shit.
And you see him rip open, and he pulls out his bow and an arrow right next to him. And he just pulls around, looks around, and he sees you. He's like, oh, thank God! I thought I was dead.
From the look of it, I almost was. Jesus Christ.
And he, you saw, by the way, when he pulled out the arrow, he had 2 arrows in his fingers. Like he was about to double shot your ass.
Motherfucker like uses his bow. I gave him a sword as well. He seems to be really good with a bow.
Alright. Well,
Yeah, so
Who's
far he's
ready?
rolled really well with the bow.
I
let's run down.
still find it funny how I've yet to be damaged.
That what?
It's 'cause you fight like a bitch.
I'm a warlock. I'm supposed to be in the back line. I have not been fucking hit. Base tried to.
Buddy.
I know. I'm challenging. I know I'm challenging the DM right now.
You don't want to challenge me. I killed freaking. I accidentally killed Vio in one hit with a club yesterday. Just got freaking one bapped. It was just he dead. But anyway, he comes down. Everyone's just very excited, and you see them pour you. You see him hold out and set down 5 drinks. And he goes to each of you and hands Rin a very dark lapis blue drink. It looks almost like it's been infused with essence, and it has a lot of what you would assume is a berry in it. Lots of what would probably be like what we would regard as a blueberry.
Ooh.
It's a very like hearty drink. He sits down in front of Vio an orange drink. You'll see that it's gonna be all your colors, but sets down the orange drink. Very morning, very light. Gives you what looks like a very large burst of energy. Probably gonna help you in the long run when it comes to moving around. Just makes you feel like you're gonna get sort of empowered a bit.
Hell yeah.
Sets down in front of Clover a green drink, and this is a very rare drink. There's not a lot of green drinks or color or flavors basically inside of the long scheme of things. So he sets it down in front of you, and you get when you drink it, it feels sort of thicker, but in a good way. It's almost like a milk tea. Have you ever had like chai teas, milk teas kind of deal?
Yeah.
Okay. But basically think of like a thick chai tea, milk tea, and you don't know for sure what's in it, but as you drink it, you feel strong.
Strong.
You feel very like, you feel almost bulked up a little bit.
And the innkeeper needs a nerve. Jesus Christ.
And when he pours down, or sets down Pill's drink, when you drink it, you feel endurance like crazy. Like it is a pump up drink, and you feel like you just took a whole fucking wad of pre-workout, and you're about to like go
Fuck,
punch
he's gonna
down a
be-
tree.
He's gonna go kicking shins again.
And then he sets down
That's gonna be
Timmy's
Rin's
drink.
next.
And Timmy, Timmy looks at it and sees your guys' drink, and he sees all the colors. He's like, not to say jealous, but he's almost like, oh, I wonder what those taste like. And he sets down Timmy's drink, and Timmy's is almost like it looks like chai tea. It's almost like a beige kind of color to it.
What?
And he doesn't think much to it, but as he drinks it, you literally see his eyes and pupils like zoom.
Why did I think no I feel like why did I think like it was gonna be just like a fucking like disco color of all of our colors?
No, it's straight up just water.
It's game of
He
water.
suddenly has the rainbow or the star power from Mario Kart. You all feel very awake. And he's like, want to know a little secret?
It's cocaine.
I
can
say
see the
sure.
I put this powder in.
I put energy essence inside of those drinks. And you see his hand, and he sort of has a little glow. He's like, it's been a long time since I was a traveler. But
I've learned the Arcana arts, and you can change an entire drink or food just by changing the essence in it a little bit. So, I hope that helps you stay strong on your adventures.
And then you see the door open. This door.
Mm-hmm.
And his wife walks out with a pot the size of pills. And she sets it down on the ground, grabs these giant bowls, and just like scoops it out and sets it in front of you guys.
And she's like, oh, this is my jambalaya. I hope you enjoy.
And you look at it, and there is eggs. It is like I'm gonna describe it as things that we've eaten in real life. So like, it's like Vienna sausages, it's eggs, it's potatoes, it's lots of vegetables, and the whole broth looks very pork, like a thick, hearty pork broth.
I just
Hell
I still
yeah.
love how it's like pills sized.
Oh yeah, it's literally like a 5-foot pot.
Jesus.
Yo, it's taller than me. What the fuck?
So they set it down in front of you, and Timmy goes in. He is
Timmy?
eating and eating and eating. He is like so happy you almost see tears.
Me, I just dig into.
Same.
Everyone just digging in.
Yeah.
Nom, nom, nom.
Nom nom nom.
Just breaking the grub.
Okay. So everyone's just sort of digging in. It is probably the best thing you've ever eaten. It is seriously the balance between the spice in it. It is not like bland. It is it's a spiced up. It has a lot of flavors in it. Everything's cooked perfectly. You feel pieces of shredded pork, and when you look at the pot, you can see she actually used pork bones in the broth, so it's like actually like full hearty broth. Like it is a full-blown meal. Not much to top that. And she runs over, and you see her grab another bowl and pour it, and she runs over to this guy, which you saw as the dude that was passed the shit out earlier. And he's over here now with a raging headache.
What? Wait, what was the deal with him again last night? I remember you said
He-
something
He
about
was
him.
the only non warrior looking guy. He looks sort of like maybe a city official, which means basically
okay,
jack
yeah.
shit now. So he's sort of in like nicer clothes, but they're all like dirty, sort of torn up. You know, his life's gone to shit kind of deal. And he sees the bowl, and he looks at her and he's like, I don't know, or I don't know if I'll be able to eat this right now. Oh, I feel like I could puke at any moment. And she just goes,
Oh, there's no problem. I have a gamble for you, my friend. I bet if you eat 5 spoonfuls, if you puke, you can have a week for free at the bar. Otherwise, you will have to pay for your food for the first time in a long while.
and he looks at her like almost like I just got challenged by an old lady, because he did. He's like, okay, fine. And by spoon 3, his whole face has regained color.
Damn.
Like, these people have been in this.
They
She's
both
good at her
their
job.
lives, but cook. Like, you can literally tell this has been their life, was this tavern, that was it. And as they eat, as he eats, he's just horking it down now. And he looks at her and he's like, well, I can't say much against that, can I? And he hands her a silver coin, which is much more than the bowl of soup normally would cost inside this bar. She gives him like almost like a wink, like gotcha, and walks back to the bar. And they just sort of are cleaning up from last night. You see most of the tables are clear by now. The people are gone, so that's that. It's just a very...
I just look at Clover. I'm like, yo, let's rob this place.
No, do not rob the old people.
They will fuck you up.
Don't rob the elderly. I am perfectly fine with you robbing that city official. I am not fine with you fucking robbing the elderly.
I knew fucking everybody would be like, no,
Just
you
no.
don't rob old people, you fucking asshole.
So, when you guys are eating and relaxing, you're feeling this, like, if you were to say this experience has reinvigorated you from when you got to the town to accept the quest at the start.
Yeah.
After everything that just went to shit, you're just sitting here like, oh, thank God, a day that wasn't terrible. And now you're just relaxing, and he looks at you guys like,
Is there anything else we can do for you before your adventure? I can walk you through where everything is in the town if you'd like. I just want to make sure you're on your way and you avoid any problems with the barbaric orcs.
Maybe you blacksmith?
and he looks at you and he's like,
Oh, yes, I remember mentioning. Zamir, yes, I can point you out to his place easy.
All right.
and he makes a joke and winks at Bills, and he's like,
Oh, and you should have asked yesterday. There's a brothel here that's... Ooh, there's some lookers in there.
There's like a part of me that wants to start a rebellion and drive the fucking orcs out of this place to help these people.
You came in here wanting to level this entire fucking place.
Yeah, but no, okay. I came in wanting to level the place. Now that I've met this elderly couple, I want to get the orcs out of town. Who else is on board to do that?
I got a question. You
mean-
got something to do before?
I mean, I want to get that fucking bag from those people up north.
We can do both.
Why not both?
oh,
Yeah,
all
but
of
there's
you
a
roll
lot of
a
people in
history
here.
check, by the way.
Hi, Chi. What's that?
I
All of you
roll.
roll a history check.
Yeah, history.
Ooh.
Oh
Wow.
God, I am not good with history.
We both rolled shit.
So, oh wait, we're still waiting for Clover. Lynxbean. Beanie Lynxy. I can't tell if he left earlier or not.
Nope.
Oh, he's still here. Okay. So all of you are like, a bag that holds shit. That sounds awesome. And Vio, being that he grew up sort of as a bookworm, he's like, he knows and he can tell.
It's called
that,
a bag of holding.
Yeah, it's back.
the way they described it, it is the bag
Glasses.
of holding.
Yeah.
It is a legendary item that there's not many that have ever been found, and you want that bag bad. So out of everyone here, you have the most motivation to get it.
I will do anything to get that bag.
I put my arm around Vio. I'm like, hey, why don't we can drive all these guys out of here, and it would probably make getting that bag a lot easier.
Yeah, what if they run
you
up
wanna-
there and just join them?
You want to
I
fight
mean-
2 battles?
The elders here, by the way, are hearing you talk the whole time. Like,
Oh, well, I mean, good luck. There's like 200 of them.
Okay, then never mind. I mean,
If you can, we'll be forever grateful.
Like I said, let's go
We-
up north. Let's get that. Let's kill those guys. Grab the back of holding. Hopefully, we'll
Yeah.
level up too.
okay, well, so yeah, we'll go get the bag of holding and then come back and like my
I mean,
idea.
we have to go see the Trent anyway. So
Yeah, my idea is that we come back and we have the Trents help us take over the town. That is at least the plan that I have in my head is everybody else on board with that.
I bet.
Or we can inquire more about why there's a war with the Trents and see if we can establish some sort
Who
of
cares
peace.
about that?
No, okay. The orcs are burning down the fucking forest, and they're enemies, and they're gonna fucking kill us if they find
But
out that we're from
why
there.
are they doing it?
You
We
guys
don't
just
know.
goes,
Well, I forgot you guys are new around here, aren't you? Well, the army, they call them the army or the renegades of Delson. Well, they're just murderers, and they've burned everything and killed everyone we knew, and except for a couple people like him over there, and
and they point to him again.
The-
But they're like,
But I mean, yes, they're just soldiers and murderers. Most of them are terrible at fighting too, but it's just there's so many of them that they're just absolute savages. No, I'm kidding.
Savages.
Rin gestures like with like a hand out, like see. So
There's still
But
like
he's like-
200 of them.
Yes, but I will say in their fight against the Trents, they have lost a lot. They burned down the forest because it was so thick with, it was so lush. I wish you could have seen it before. But, no, I mean, when it comes to their losses, they've lost thousands or probably tens of thousands over the time.
Alright. So let's go up north, kill those guys, get the bag.
come
and then
back.
just come back
then
down.
mentions he's like,
Yes, I have not seen Melsar in a long time. After their
Mels-
last fight, he was very. Most of the Trents went back into hiding just because the amount of fire that they brought.
Rin kind of
Wait.
turns over like, Meltzar, or like kind of inquiring.
he looks at you like,
Oh, I remember Melsar when he was a sapling. Oh, he's a
Oh,
good.
true. He's fucking 140.
Yeah.
He's like he's a good man. He looks much older than he is.
He's a good man tree thing.
Oh, yeah. He's a good man tree or whatever you want to call him. But no, they're great warriors and they've been defending our town for so long, but the amount of fire that they caused with the trees and forest burning down, it just ran them away. Yes, we now nickname the woods of the dead because there's probably close to 50,000 bodies in there.
I kind of ask him like, do you know if anybody else would like the orcs kind of gone, and do you know if you could maybe kind of get them to help us?
He looks at you, he's like, well, other than the dead ones, which is like everybody, but everybody wants the orcs gone. Nobody likes them. They've destroyed villages and killed many. Many, they even purged entire towns just for the hell of it.
All right. Well, you got like 2 days. We have to go north and then come back. So you got 2 days to convince people.
See,
Right,
just
we
see
get-
how
we
many
get the
numbers
bag
that
of
we can
holding.
turn.
We get the bag of holding, and then we stuff every single orc that we come across into the bag of holding.
And he does like, he's like, and I will mention the last time a revolt happened. I'm trying to remember. I think there was 100 people slain in the streets.
I
Ah,
This is really trying hard to just
we're
discourage us
well,
from just fighting.
yeah.
We're still gonna kill everybody.
I mean,
Probably gonna die too.
probably, but I ask him. Well, last time, did you have the Trents on your side?
He says before the fires came in, we had the Trends, but afterwards, it's too dangerous for them.
We'll see if we can convince them to come help us.
And he looks, he's like, well, if you can meet Velzar, he would help you on any time. You just have to try and stop them. They have those large crossbows on those outposts, and well, when those things have a fire torpedo or whatever they might be called, well, those things they can kill a Trent in one hit if it's right. And well, they're used to it by now. Trents are strong creatures. That it probably only would take like 5 Trents to level this whole town. But with the help of fire, the orcs are unstoppable.
I'm just trying to think how to make this work.
We need to get in contact with NASA and get them to generate a giant cloud,
He-
so then it starts raining.
Yeah,
HAARP. The harp.
I asked them if they could try and
Storm or something.
maybe sabotage like here and there, just like kind of dwindle down their forces,
He,
or not
He looks
forces,
at you
but
and
like armor.
well, with our age, I'm sorry, the most I can do is really cook. That's why I'm here. But I can point you to where their ballista are, and you can, if you're able to take them out, I know the Trents would be quick to help. They do miss this town and how much we used to help one another, and this town cuts them off from the rest of their family up north.
Meanwhile,
And meanwhile, this guy off in the corner, he can't hear us, correct? Or
Oh no, he's heard every word and he's like excitedly listening.
Quiet.
I
We're not whispering or
wait.
anything.
Okay,
We're just yelling in the middle of the tavern. Oh yeah, by the way,
we
I'm
are
gonna kill everyone."
technically just
The front doors are locked. They have them chained and
Okay.
locked. You can tell that they do this
Yeah.
every night.
um
This is someone that they know and have trusted, and you can easily gather that.
I asked him if they could somehow, like the night before we do the attack, they could somehow like poison or make the orcs sick.
He's
As many as they
I've got
can.
a better idea.
And he points to the 40 barrels of ale behind him. He's like,
We can give them a whole bunch of ale if you can take out those crossbows or whatever the hell they call them nowadays. I will bring these to the barracks and they can drink to the point where all of them are falling over, if you get what I mean.
that
Plan-
sounds
That sounds like a very, very good idea. We'll be back in 2 or 3 days' time. Try and gather as
yeah,
much
and he
information.
just says like,
And that's good. I need a few days, probably 3 or 4. I'm going to infuse all of them with, I'm going to increase their alcohol out content. The orcs won't complain, and well, they'll get drunk easier. We do have to be careful, though, of the leader and the best warrior from the arena. Those two are scary fighters. I almost think they might be able to fight the Trent.
we just killed an ogre. That's fine.
he looks at you and just goes,
Well, I mean, I watched one of them cut an ogre's head off in 3 hits. It was quite remarkable.
Shut the hell up.
Actually, wait, let me see if I have anything in my inventory that could help out here.
and he looks at you and he gives you like a smirk and he's like, you know how the like you roll your shoulder, like all the old masters
Yeah.
in every anime roll their shoulder.
Yep.
He just rolls his shoulders like,
I've taken out at least 4 dozen orcs myself, or ogres myself over the years. But I mean, that was half a century ago.
Okay, I guess but I feel okay.
Have a
I-
tinderbox. I can probably help them fight the Trent. Wait.
I have oil in a tinder box, so I can like I have an idea as to what we can do. It's just to the bartender I say, we'll be back in 2 or 3 days time after we take out this encampment up north, and we're gonna come back, try and gather as much information and do what you need to do to get set up for this.
he just looks at you guys and he's like,
Well, I'll do my best, and I'll try to let you know if I see anything of people realizing what's going on.
And he just immediately starts opening, like pulling off. He literally lifts one of those barrels off of the stack, puts it on the ground, and you see his hands start glowing as he's sort of like mixing the ale inside. And you can see like shimmers from his hand.
Is he
As-
chanting? Is he chanting? "Woo."
Freaking Age of Empires.
Yes. What about this guy over here?
He's excited. You do notice that he has a sword on him, but he does not look like you can see he doesn't have many scars at all. He has a couple, but not enough to where you'd think he was a war veteran.
Is he useful?
You can go over and find out.
I walk over and go, "You seem pretty excited for this. Are you in?"
Well, I had my entire town destroyed around me. So I'm excited. You got me and my sword easy. I can convince the other people too, cause
My axe, sorry.
buddy.
Good. Please do help us and try and get as many on our
You got
side.
me and my sword and my axe.
Oh my god. My sword and my axe and my bow. But he sits there and he's like, he nods and he's like, I'll do my best, but there's a few sticklers around town. You also want to be careful mentioning it to Zamir, cause his business started booming when all the orcs came in. Cause every orc wants a good weapon, and he's a stickler for his prices. They haven't talked him down much. That man can swing a sword. He's killed many a people trying to rob from him.
Right.
Revolution.
Revolution.
Uh,
I guess this is where we're gonna have to end.
yeah.
3 minutes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, I guess that would probably be about it. Like, cause after this, we head north, kill that encampment, and then come back.
And with that, you do this. The barkeep walks up to Timmy with a piece of paper, looks him dead in the eyes, and tucks it in his jacket and doesn't say anything, and just sort of like wobbles back behind the bar, and then sort of sends you guys off on your way. And he's like,
Good luck, travelers, and if you need anything else, let me know. The blacksmith,
which I will show you right here. To toss you right here real quick.
the blacksmith, just so you know, is just on the other side of the building. It's the very, very large building next to the town center.
Got it.
That's where all the merchants and blacksmith mingle.
Got it.
Did any of us see Timmy get this note or whatever it is?
You guys saw him go over and give Timmy something. You did not see what it was. You just saw Timmy was handed something by the old man.
Okay.
And would
And
that be
Timmy
it?
looked just as confused as you.
Wait. So are we officially outside?
So, is that your guys' choices? You're gonna go start going north and finding everything out?
Well, we're gonna go north and get the bag of holding, and then come back.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You're
Yeah.
gonna go fight that group. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, with that, you all begin your adventure north.
And that is where we will end this session.
Gee.
You're introduced to many of the characters I was excited for you to be introduced to.
I'm just
Good
glad to
old
be
man.
completely reinvigorated and everything.
Yeah.
With some good fucking bread.
Great.
Good bread.
Yeah, like when I was mentioning the bread, I mean there was time in it. Like you could tell it was loaded with herbs and medicinal herbs and stuff. It was basically it's like healing bread.
Alright,
More
that
healing bread. Hell yeah.
that is going to be where I end my stream. Thank you all for watching, and we'll probably see you next week.